Good afternoon, everybody. My apologies for no new videos. You might hear that my voice isn't as strong as it normally is. I've been very sick. I got a cough. I got an infection in my lungs so bad. At times I could hardly breathe. Even now, like, breathing is still a little labored. I made myself a tea so I could take sips of something hot. While I talk, I apologize if I start coughing. I never know when I'm going to cough. So, please forgive me. But I've been missing doing my videos. And I've got so much on my plate to get done and a mess. So I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. Just a second, I'm just going to take a moment, because I'm afraid I'm going to cough in a second. So yesterday was Merry Monday. I'm still very exhausted. That's the big thing with this. The cough is like awful. And so I end up not sleeping well. It just wears me out. Last week, I think I slept most of the days away. I either was sleeping in my bed or on my couch. And if I got up, a few times I did some fussy cutting and got a few Christmas fussy cut bundles on my Purple Hearts creation, because this helps supplement my income. And so I needed to do something, so I'd fussy cut sitting on the couch, and I got a few things done. Yesterday was the first full day that I spent at my desk, and most of the evening at working on things. I'm out behind in a couple of mail outs due to this illness, and so I'm working on getting those all done and out in the mail tomorrow. So what I had started last week before I got really sick, sorry guys, is I was working on this journal, and because of the smallness of it, some of my printables that I purchased don't always work. Like even this, I have to cut that one a little smaller. But that's easy to do. And like I made myself my own digitals. Like I made this one. And just so that I have it tiny. And I've been thinking of maybe doing up a some small tiny digitals to sell. Just haven't decided yet. Well, you know, you want to do so much. And then when you get sick, it kind of ruins everything on you, doesn't it? So I got Jacob settled upstairs with a snack, because this morning I was working on, I have two purple and 2 pink bundles I have to do up to get out to a customers ASAP, and I've got a few pink orders to do. So a lot of this, you gotta, when I put it in here, a lot of it I have to trim as I go. Now I haven't decided if this was all that was going to go in here, and I don't think I put that in the right place. 1, 2, 3. No, that one didn't go in the right place, because I don't want that together. This I made myself, just by fuss. This was, I think, I don't even remember what I started this on, but I put the pieces, I think I started with, nope, I can tell I glued this, and I didn't bring my glue stick. I brought my scissors, I brought my thing, but I'm always bound to forget one thing, always. And glue is so important too, but I still forgot it. Always a corner missing. I forget how I did this, but I know I glued that on and those on just to create my own collage digital. So a lot of this I've made myself. So to fit this size, because I mean I could go and downsize. I think I just need to trim this a bit. I don't want that rough edge, only because none of the other is a rough edge, so we put that there. So I created that digital. I took 2 images and downsized them, or upsized them, because they were probably small postcard images. Okay. And then this was just, I'm going to collage on that eventually. Just some green in there, some book pages. This was an envelope I made. And so I turned that like that. And I'm probably going to leave that. I'm not going to put, I might put a little stamp or something on it. Who knows, when I go to decorate the inside. So again, this is part of the digital. And then so it's a lot of a music page. This one again, I did the same thing, except for in this case, what I did is these are postcards that I found free. And I printed them, and then I glued them together, and then joined them together to make that page. And then that's, of course, something, and this was here. So how many papers is that? I was supposed to count, but I didn't, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not counting that really as a page, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's enough for this one, because this is a flip-flop journal, so this is going to have a signature here, and then I have to do a signature for here. So I usually make this main one a little bit bigger, and then I make this one a bit smaller, and the one that goes back in here a little bit smaller. So we're going to continue. That's one signature pretty much done. So that is done, other than I need to just clean up those edges, and it is ready. Now for the signature here. Now here comes that part. So let's just put this aside for now. Actually, we might pull out. This is just so I can measure without having to pull that in and out. So with this journal, of course, I made it smaller. I wanted to try a small flip-flop. I have a larger flip-flop that I do make. Excuse me when I take a mouthful of tea. I was seeing if I could show you. I have made a couple. One I gave away at Christmas to my friend Pascal. And one I did a swap with. It was all purple. It was beautiful. I wished I would have taken a video of it. It's the only thing I didn't do with it. And I know I have the blue one. And I put it somewhere. Oh, I have my Christmas papers there just so I know where I put. I was looking for this earlier. And it's right close by. Right close by. We'll stick it here. Now I wished I knew where I put that. You know, it's funny because I had it for days sitting here. For days. And I kept saying, I've got to put this somewhere safe. Got to put this somewhere safe. Maybe I did, and now I can't remember. You know, it's funny. I have my slippers on. My feet get too hot. Take my slippers off. My feet get too cold. Oh, I'm having a hard time with my feet right now. And I get really miserable if my feet get too hot. Too hot. Too hot. That is really weird. Oh, Pika, behave, please. Pika is very, she likes to get into places where she shouldn't go, and then she ends up knocking everything over on me. And that's really bothering me. What'll happen is I'll turn off the video, and it'll be right there. Now see, my feet are cold. I'm putting my slippers back on. I can't make up my mind, guys. And this is the other journal I'm working on. I've never made a really tall, skinny journal, so that's a newbie for me. And I have another one somewhere that, oh, yeah, somewhere. It's not that far away from me. It's actually very close by. This one that I have almost finished. So that's the other one. And what I'm trying to do is get all the papers in these. That is a customer's order. So let me just move that. Yes, it's, she bought, I do some paper packs up. So she bought 2 of those paper packs. She bought these detached bundles that I did. So she bought 2 of those, and I have to cut one more thing out for her and get that in the mail. I'm just checking here just because it's really bothering me where I put, oh, here it is. No, it's not. Sorry. Oh, just when I thought I had it. I put it in a plastic one like this. So it shouldn't be hard to find. But for some reason, it is today. For some reason, it is. And I thought I had put it in my file section here, but it doesn't seem to be there. The file section that I have to go through, and I keep thinking I'm going to get myself a filing cabinet. That's really what I'm thinking I want to do, and get rid of some of these plastic bins, you know, the pull-out drawer bins, because they're good, but they're not super sturdy. So that's my reasoning. Okay, I have this page. Where can I put this journal? Right here. I started this page, and I think for the next one, just want to see how, yeah, size-wise it's going. So I have that one, and all I did again, I took a piece of paper and some paper bag. Obviously, I got to still cover that, and just kind of made the page with gluing things together. So, and then doing a flip here of that picture. I even have doilies here, just in case I want to put a doily in it. You know what I have? Like, I'm a Christian, and I know many junk journalers are as well. But are people that aren't, say, religious, get bothered by religious music in their journals? That's my question. I always, do I put in something that is, like, this is a hymnal, obviously, or don't I? It's always my question. Like, if I know for sure I'm making it for somebody who is, you know, won't be bothered by it, not a problem whatsoever. But those that might be, now I have this, and I think what I was also going to do with this is I was just going to trim the top of it off, is all I was going to do, so that we have that page ready. And that's actually a very large page. That it's very, this one is very large. So we have that. So we got that. Here's some things in here I think I was using. So okay, I think this was the start of one. See, because I was so sick, everything just got piled together, and because it's so long ago in my memory. So here we go. This was part of a signature here. Here we go. So we got some more pieces here. So I got some book page. Like, obviously with this one, usually I put something else there. Maybe these two should go together. That works. That works. We'll put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I found this and I just shrunk it down to size, but obviously I have to trim it, which is easy to do, right? I just kind of put it in there so I know it's there. And then I have this that I'm in the midst of making. Where it'll sit, I don't know. So we have that. Let me see where we're at so I know how many pages we're going to make. 1, 2, it doesn't really matter right now. 3, 4, 5. And sometimes when you get these large pages, and I learned this a lot from watching 507 Willow House, normally we would trim it all up. But like for instance here, I'm going to fold it over and it will create a tuck spot. then I did the same over on this side, and I automatically have pockets. So it's a good way just to take the big page and make it smaller by doing that. Those are ways you can, you know, we have that. So how many, look at, I forgot I was counting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we only need at least 2 more in here. I'm going to put this back in its spot since I have the other ones to play with. And I'm also debating, I have a lot of scrap paper, a lot of digital scrap paper, only one-sided. So I've been thinking of putting a package of it together and selling it like that, just to help clean up some of my mess for now, because I'll get more of that like in no time. It's one of the things. So I do have that for the other signature as well. So that's a good start to my next signature, because I need 2 more signatures, right? And I have this. But I didn't use that because it's too big. And if I trim here, I trim off there. And even if I trim off here, it doesn't make it small enough, I think. That's the best way to do it, is open up here. I would, oh, maybe I could, maybe I could, maybe I could. I'm going to lose this bottom, but that's okay. Let's see. And we're going to cut as close to that as possible. And then I think we should be fine. It should sit in there nicely. Perfect. See, we made it work. We made that work. So that can go in here, and we just need 1 more page for this. Now, we have this that we can do things with. I still have this, but again, I think I was going to try to do something with something on the other side of this. I have to trim it a bit. So let's see what we can do with this. Don't want to lose that number on the top, so we'll just take a little bit off the top and a little off the bottom. And I don't think it'll stick out, so I think we're fine that way. I think we have to take a little more off the top, a little more off the bottom. Either way, to take a little bit more off. And I didn't cut that very straight. I've been having a problem lately. Normally I can cut really straight, but for some reason I can't get it to do what I want it to do. So let's play with this. This is to, it could be there, but I have to put it on the back of something anyways. So let's see what else we have. Oh, we have this we can put in there. Unto which the angel said. See, again, there's a Christian, well, it's let all the angels of God worship him. So I'm unsure about putting those in. Like, if I know who's buying it, I don't have a problem. Oh, my cat's going crazy upstairs. She's running, running, running. We have that we could use too in the second signature. I'm getting down into the nitty gritty here. Like I told you, I've got piles of stuff here. Piles and piles and piles of stuff. Little bitty, itty bitty things. I'm thinking of turning it into a paper clip is what I was thinking. I have that. I'm just trying to, I've got lots of papers here. Just trying to dig it without making too big of a mess. Oh, does this almost fit? Perfect. There we go. So which way are we going to do this? Which one do I want? If I want that scene, it would have to go like this. So that's good. So sometimes I find the best thing to do with this is you can use washi tape or you can use paper. Either way works. Now just find a nice piece of paper. I find either a music, oh, we have this we can make a page out of. Didn't I just, remember I was sure, didn't you guys just see me have some script, I can't say that, yes. I have that piece already cut. Well, I have to cut, and that can go in a journal too. Or do I think I like washi? I think the problem with the washi might not, I don't have, oh, I know which one is wide enough. I know which one is wide enough. We go into my jar that I can't get out because it's rammed in there nicely. I have this one. Perfect. It's old. I have not been to the States probably 4 years. I was supposed to go just before COVID, the lockdown came, and I was actually going to go see my great friend Cindy. We hadn't seen each other, oh, now, it has to be 17 or 18 years since we haven't seen each other. And so back then, if you minus 4 years, yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen. We've known each other since we were young. We were at each other's weddings. I met her because she married a friend of mine. He was my ex-husband's best friend and still is. And I knew him through church because he went to church in Michigan, and we went to the same church camp every year as teenagers. So I knew him already. And then Cindy, he started dating, he met at college. And so then I got to know her, and we became really good friends. But unfortunately, because of where I live, and I don't drive, I have not been able to see her. And just as the first wave of COVID hit us, and everything got locked down right away, me and my family had a trip planned. My nephew had a big hockey tournament very close to where she was in Windsor, Canada, but where she lives in Michigan was right over the border, maybe tops 45-minute drive. So we had arranged to meet with her for dinner, and then we had to cancel it all. I was heartbroken. And we're trying right now. Oh no, the problem with that, I'm going to hide that. So maybe I'm going to flip it this way. Easy fix. This is the hard part, guys, is trying to make sure you balance the sides up. It is tricky. And it takes sometimes, lucky the washi tape is somewhat forgiving even with the glue on it. I cut it a little short. Normally I don't cut it before I put it down, but I did this time. That's okay. That's okay. And this time I might do the glue here. And we just, believe it or not, she watched one of my videos. Cindy watched one of my videos, and her sister, who I met several times over the years, of course, when Cindy had baby showers. She has beautiful daughters. I had baby showers for her daughters, and, you know, I met her family through, you know, several times. But she contacted me because she said it was nice hearing my voice. That was the first thing, because, you know, we haven't even spoken on the phone. I want to say probably the last time we called each other, and that's sad, and it does happen. Life is busy, especially when you have children. When her father-in-law, Pastor Tom Hansen, passed away, she called me because I was close to him. Again, her husband is a preacher's kid, and we often went to his church, and so she called me, and we spoke then, and I think that's the last time we spoke on the phone. Now we catch every once in a while. I'm guilty of it. I'm terrible with keeping up on Facebook, but we're trying to call each other on a Sunday. Then I got sick, and so I hadn't gone any further with that. So there we go. So it turned it, and this is still really wonky, and it's really driving me crazy. I just look here and I can see it. I'm going to try my best to even it up a bit. I'm probably not going to get it perfect, but it's a bit better. It's a junk journal, right? And I'm piecing things together, so you do the best you can. There we go. Now watch this page be a little big, and I've got to trim it. Again, I always just go in to the pocket, the spot that's going to go. Nope, it'll be perfect. Great, great, great. So there we go. There's another page done. Do I want to put it in this one? Or do I want... I think I'm going to put it in this one. So how many pages we got? Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But what I don't like, either way, this is going to be trimmed down. It is too big, so it won't look as big. Okay, so let's work on those 2 pages that aren't finished, since that's what I'm going to put in that one. Like I said, I put 8 or 9, and I could easily throw in a book page if I decide I need a little bit more in it. So we have this flip, because this folds here, so this is 1 page, and I'm not going to put anything on this, and I probably ain't going to put a tuck or anything. I might put a little cluster. Then this is 1 page here, and it flips open for lots of writing spots. And again, there we go. Always having to fix my... you know what? I don't like the cutters that go down. I want to get what is that called? The ones that come down. Because I think it'll cut... I can work it better. And the other one, I find it tears certain papers all the time. So... I really want to get one of those. Now, here is where I'm going to decide. I don't think I'm going to cover all that brown paper up. I don't have to, because I like it. I want to put an image here. Maybe a little bit more than that. My boo-boo finally went to sleep, I think. Yes, she curled up on. I have lots of blankets on my couch. 1, from being sick. 2, because sometimes at night when I couldn't breathe, I would sit up and sleep. So I put her favorite blanket on the couch beside me. And I have my big blanket, and then there's a blanket over the back of the couch where Pika sleeps. So my couch is full of blankets. But that's how I like it. I love blankets. I always have a chair on this blanket in the winter. Trying to think if any of these might work really well. I don't really think I want to turn that one sideways. It wouldn't be, I mean, it's not bad. I'm just going to do this so I can see how big it is. I could just put it. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. This is from Ruby and Pearl. I don't remember which kit. It's one of her, it's either Morning, I think it's Morning, Christmas Morning. I have two of hers, Christmas Morning and Shining Star, or Star, yeah, I think that's the two I have. There's, oh, I always want more of Ruby and Pearl's digitals. If I had my way, I'd buy every one of her digitals. I love her work. And I found another one I really liked yesterday. But I have to budget it in. But I love Ruby, and I love the way she collages things together. I'm working on doing that, some of my own collaging, but I don't have a good program to do it in. But I do a little bit of my own. Now this will be too wide this way, so we're going to trim some of this off a little bit more. And I wanted to get a few journals done for Christmas to sell. There, I think I'll leave it just like that. I like that. And then I'm covering most of that up, but that's okay. I can get this off, because that doesn't need to be there now. So I'm going to glue that on. And I'm trying to decide, well, first I'm going to put them up for sale, maybe in the next couple of days. I wanted to put a bunch up at sale at one time. I showed them a little bit the last time. I had a lady, and if she sees it, watches this video, she wanted 2 of the covers. Now I saved those covers for her, but for some reason, my message to her kept disappearing on my YouTube. So if you're watching this one, I'm sorry I've been sick. I haven't been on. You can contact me at Purple Hearts Creations by Chrissy in Facebook about those, because for some reason, I mean, we still have to talk. I'm not going to put out our addresses and everything on. There we go. So I'm going to leave that like that. I'm still going to stick this green washi here, because I want to add a little bling. I think I'm going to, because I still think I might put a little Christmas cluster up there. I add those once I put the journal together. Then I go through. And a lot of times I put all my pockets in first, and then I add all those type of embellishments. So there's that side. Now we need this side. So, like, you can make pages yourself by just scraps. I don't have a lot of, I have cardstock, but not a lot of Christmas. We've only got Michael's here that sells it. And I find it a little expensive, and I don't like a lot of cardstock all the way through. I have done some journals like that, but not all. Okay, what would we like to put on the back? We could go with the angels. Yeah, that's pretty straight. That because of the smallness, it makes it look off. Do we have something here that we might want to put? I do like that angel. Do I have any more of that green? I gotta check in a second. Oh, I do. Kind of like that angel. This is another great thing about her digitals. I could use this as a page, right? But also I can cut it up and use it in different ways. And that's what I love about her digitals. So I can, you know, I can get some ephemera out of it too. And I do want some of that script there. Okay. I do like this angel a lot. Because in my Purple Hearts Creations by Chrissy, I haven't sold a lot of big journals completed yet. I've been mainly selling ephemera. What I sell a lot of is fussy cut bundles, which makes it easier on people that may hate fussy cutting. I enjoy it. Like I said, when I was sick, and I'd turn on a little TV show and I would sit and fussy cut. And I enjoy it. And I'm rather good at it for some reason. And so I decided I like doing that for journals. But I also enjoy making journals a lot. And that's one of the things I haven't been doing. And as I get myself a little bit organized in the next week, I'm going to start putting aside business time, and, well, making a journal could be business as well. But I'm thinking, do I want to do it like that? I think so. So I think I want to cover that whole page, even after I hinged it. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to glue this. Try to pay attention to my edges there. I need to go buy some more of these. The pharmacy I found these finally at, because that's the only place I see them anymore. I grabbed a bunch of them. I only grabbed 5, and I wish now I grabbed 10, because I thought, oh, they had them at $1.19. I'll just go back next week. I'll make a little bit of money and go back next week and grab some. Well, did I think that the price would go back up? It went up to $4.99. And a few times I have gone in, I keep hoping, well, they have a lot, maybe they'll put it on sale again. So I keep hoping for that. I think I put that too far over. That's okay, I can. It's this here that when you have the different paper, it can get tricky when you're covering the back page. But nothing I can't fix with my handy dandy scissors here. As you can see, I still miss that. Oh no, I didn't miss it, it just wasn't glued down. There we go. And again, this looks funny because of that page is smaller. So it looks like, but that's okay. And then this will go here. But I'm going to ink this up a bit because it looks very white. So I'm just going to do this. I just now did what should have checked. Make sure my camera was all in the right position and all that. And you can tell I've been not doing this for a little over a week because I didn't think about it. Oh yeah, we've been in good. And we're at 39 minutes. 39 minutes. Did we get a lot done? Not a lot, but enough. We got this page complete that I had not finished the last video. And I'm going to be doing more Christmas videos. I'm going to try to do other videos on top of it because not everybody celebrates Christmas, but I'm a big Christmas person, guys. And I have a lot of Christmas I got to get done. But I know there are people out there that they don't celebrate Christmas. So there we go. Oh, I love how that page turned out. So that is a page in the journal, wherever I decide to put it. I think it was on the front. Right, guys? It was on the front. And I think I will ink around that other side. So there we go. And if I wanted to, I could. What I should have done is back this onto book page and made it a tuck spot. But I wasn't smart enough to think of that. I'll probably put a little something here because I don't want to cover her at all. She's beautiful. That's what I should have done. I could still do it. Maybe not, no. But how beautiful is she? Oh, there we go. That turned out really good. And so we have how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put a doily in here. Let's put just a small doily. Just a little. I like adding different textures and different things. Just to... Oh, now I lost count, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 pages. So that's good. Because, like I told you, and I have to trim them all up, but I'm not going to trim them on camera. That bore you guys to death with that. And that kind of worked out well because, look, that's my back page, and I didn't even realize that, so that looks pretty cool. Now we just have one more to go here. And I'm not even close to knowing what. I have this page to go in there. As one. And that's about it I have. Oh, well, I could do this one. I won't put these back to back because they're really light color. But for now, sometimes what I'll do is just plan some of the pages I'm putting, just so that some of them are ready. I will probably use this doily, but I think there's 2 here. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And even if I wanted to, I could even glue this doily right down onto that page and add something to that if I decide to do that. Because I kind of right now like that idea, but not sure if I'll follow through with that. And I think I'm going to add this as a page. But I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to build on it and make it a larger page. So I know that is going to be one piece of the page. Now I was thinking, I have this, I'm thinking of, and yes, I will lose some of this when I make it that size. I'm going to trim it here first. I know I'm going to be trimming it, so I'm not being as careful here as I normally would because I know I'll have to trim this up. I'm just getting rid of the white so I can see. Excuse me. So, which way do I want to go with this? It might not work because I really don't want to cut off that number, but I might have to. No, I really didn't want to, so I should have before I folded it. I really just screwed this up. Darn it. Oh well, we're going to lose the number. I didn't want to lose that, but that's okay. That's okay. Sorry guys, I'm not cutting in screen because I'm trying to hold it up a certain angle so I can see it better. So I just got to trim a little bit more. Guys, I'm not liking it. It's not turning out. I'll use it as something else. I'm mad at myself. I blew it up really badly. I didn't print anything on the back of this. This would have been nice for a page by itself. I love this. So I'm gonna, but then, no. I need to print something on the back of this. And I think I want to print the same pattern on the back of this. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I think I'm going to do. I also have this paper that I could just use by itself. But again, I didn't print on the back of it, because I thought maybe I was going to make a tag out of this. Oh well. Did I print in? Nope, I did that with a lot of them. Maybe I thought I was going to make tags using those, and that's why I didn't print on both sides. Let me see if I've got anything in here. Did I print? Nope. Nope. Seeing if I have anything in here we could. I already have one of those. Let's see, these two would be nice. Now here's the question. If I folded this and took care of this, and then put these on the inside and collaged the inside of it, that would work. Now I know some people will put the white in. I've seen Leslie at 507 House do it. Like, I've never seen her really do it. I've seen her when she's filling the pages do up something really nice with it, where she just then layers onto it. You know. I'm going to use something to measure. Oh, it's right beside me. If you only knew how I was trying to find this. Oh, that's actually pretty perfect. Yeah. I love when a plan comes together somewhat. Let's see if it does. If it continues to come together. And then I forgot. I'm trying to decide what parts of the picture I want to trim off. Is what I was doing. Trying to like put it in there and then trim it. And I'm not going to trim this side yet because depending on where it sits in the thing, it'll stick out further. So there we go. Now we have the inside to do. And I like this, and I need something in the background. So these both can go nicely in here. Might not do that one as much now because I kind of think if it was small enough to fit that way, maybe. But I do, some of this is already collaged, so that's nice. So we can go in and add some more collaging to it. I'm just seeing what scraps I have. No, I might want to go. And I can put a piece of washi down here. The problem with this is, yes, I'm going to have to trim it now. Because when I put that in, yes, I'm going to have to do that. As usual. Do you ever have days where you just struggle with one thing? To me, today, it's trimming. I seem to be struggling with it very badly for some reason. Yes, I am. I really am. It doesn't help that my head feels like, because of the coughing, I have a constant headache. Hoping this, unless I put it this way, then I don't care. Okay. I might have figured out something. I don't know if this is helpful to anybody or if anybody's enjoying watching me make pages for a small journal. Tomorrow we'll try to do. And just always remember, when you lay this down, you got to watch where you fold. And don't do the silly thing that I just did. And it's still too close. That is the hard part sometimes of doing inside collaging on a page, because you have to take into effect where you crease it. So for instance, like this keeps coming up, right? So it's going to roll in the journal. So that could, you know, and it's not, you see, it's not even sticking over that much, but it's enough to curl out quite a bit of it up. So that's when sometimes you have to go in and just ink a little bit. This is the hard part. Tip of the corner here. Watching me struggle, guys. We all have our moments. This is the True Crafting. Everybody has these, and I'm not going to pretend that I am perfect. This is just something I don't even know if I watched anybody do this way of making pages for their signature. I could have, and that could have been where I got it, or I've seen something where they use book pages, and I've done that. Yep. Okay. Would have been nice for a message. No, she never said. The mother doesn't live here. She has her own place, but she spends a lot of time here. It's just for their sake they do that. But a lot of times I get mad because I do the cooking and I'm not let into the loop. So I don't take enough food out to cook for 4 people. So it gets a little agitated sometimes, but not a lot. I try to go with the flow. I try. I'm not always perfect. I'm bad for that. That's part of my anxiety. I like things, and it's also what frustrates me sometimes, even when I'm doing this, because I want it to go a certain way, and when it doesn't go my way, I get frustrated with it, type thing. I think we're getting close to time too. Let me look at the thing so that I can say bye to you guys without it stopping on me. Yes, we're almost out of time, guys. I'm not gonna do any more making of these on camera. I'm gonna finish them up on my own, and then we'll start making ephemera again. Making some tags, making clusters. I'm going to do some Christmas clusters. I'm also going to do, I'm selling a type of fussy cut that somebody has bought some and asked me to do a video on different ways I can use them in my journal. She can use them in her journal making. So I'm going to do a little something on that. So there we go. I'm going to just have to collage the back, and then I got to collage this side. So we're going to leave it at that for now, guys. Thank you for joining me. I don't have many. I'm only going to put 8 pages, so it won't take me long to get these 8 pages done. I want to thank you for joining me. My voice is much better, so I'll be back tomorrow to do more videos for you. Tomorrow we'll work on maybe some tags and we'll just randomly put some things together. We have quite a bit already made, so we got to start putting pockets and start placing some of this stuff. So do that as well. Thank you for joining me today, and we will see you tomorrow. Love you all. Please like and comment on the video. Actually, do I have time? Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to have a contest on tomorrow's video. So you'll want to watch tomorrow's video. I'm going to start at least once a week doing a video giveaway. Stay tuned tomorrow, but please like and comment on this video. Help me get seen more often and help me build my YouTube channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. You can find me at Purple Hearts Creations by Chrissy, as well as on Ko-fi. Thank you very much. Bye for now.